Hey, what's going on YouTube? CV Skew Me here. Sorry it's been a while. Have been out of the game for like a month. And yeah, starting to like look more into these cards and I'm just like WTF, what does all this stuff do? So yeah, I will start making videos. I've just been busy with other things. So yeah, but this will be another pro segment card. Then I'll do some deck profiles and yeah, so today I'm going to talk about a card that I particularly enjoy using a lot, quite a bit. These cards are always like really cool to me, and some people don't play them just because they don't think it's very good. And that may be the case. In some cases, yes, it's not. They might not be the best card, but I like it, and I'll explain my reasoning behind it. And you know, I'm not saying it's the card to play all the time. I'm just saying it has a lot of usefulness. So we will look into it. So the card is this card. It's not this specific card, but the cards in general. It's these grade 2 with 9,000 attack that have a skill. Basically, you counterblast 2 and you can draw a card. So this one is Core Memory. Core Memory Armeros. Yeah, this is like my favorite card in Angel Feathers. Basically because I have a nurse fetish, so like this is probably my favorite card. It's just really beautiful. It's really cute. It's really seductive. So there's a lot of positives I can take away from this card, and I love using it. But I'll explain it. So people will tell you the Counterblast 2 to draw a card is not very good. On-hit effects aren't the best. Yeah, I understand that. Like, that's fine. But, like, when you look at this card in certain aspects, like, the deck itself, like, you have the Counterblast, so you can use this. But in general, these kind of cards are good because what I like from it is if I get the skill off and my opponent knows I can get the skill off, they'll generally guard. They'll generally guard because they don't want me to get the extra +1. So, and even if they do let me get the +1, that's good for you, especially in this deck because I play Cosmo Healer, so I'm playing the Persona Blast card. So this card allows me to dig to get the Persona Blast off by drawing into those kind of cards. So, or drive checking, whatever, just getting those cards. It's a way to get cards quicker. So I really like it in those specific decks. You know, you really can't go wrong with this. And even if your opponent does guard it, okay, let's say, so they're -1 themselves, that's good for you. So, like, either way, you're gonna get the +1, or your opponent's gonna go -1. I explained that in one of my other videos, and that's why I like this card a lot. There's just so many positives you can take away from this kind of skill. I mean, granted, there's going to be moments where your opponent, you know, you might not get the skill off when you really wanted it, but at least you know, like, all right, I took a card out of my opponent's hand. Well, there's things now that can potentially help me out in the game or at that specific moment if you know you can push for game. This card's good in those kind of stages, so I love it in Angel Feathers just because, like I said, I am playing Cosmo Healer, so this card is very important. For the Persona Blast, it has moments where you can use it to get cards you need, and just really just get up in this game because, as everyone has echoed, and I've said it in I think multiple videos, card advantage is what wins you in this game. Is what wins you games in this sort of card game thing. So really, like like if there's potential for you to get the +1 without really making a sacrifice, go for it. You know, just try it out. So, like this card. Also like this card, Magician Girl Kirara. Has the same concept in Nova Grapplers. I like this in Nova Grapplers. I like this a lot because helps me get to a Zer Dragon, or helps me get the free +1, and I can afford to do it in Nova Grapplers just because you play cards that unflip your damage, so that's really good. And you have the same thing in Angel Feathers. So, like, really, these cards are good. You can use them, you know, once. You might be able to get it off twice. You can probably get it off twice. So, you know, and that's just getting a free card or -1 your opponent, which is good because you don't want them to get a big hand. You want them to try to keep, you know, a same amount of hand size, and then when you're ready to explode, really just kill the hand. So that's very important. That's why I like these cards a lot. And I feel like there's just so many great things you can do with these cards, and so many like nifty like little plays you can do with them that really like can, I wouldn't say make or break the game for you, but really just put you in good positions, which is what I like to see. I like to see myself ahead in the game all the time, and these cards kind of ensure it. So watch out, guys. These cards are good. At least to me, I personally just enjoy using them a ton, and yeah, this is my favorite card right now, just because, like I said. So a lot of positives I can take away from this card, and yep. So thumbs up, guys, and peace out.